And the Falcons travel to Seattle to take on the Seahawks. Seahawks coming into this one 0-2 on the season. Drew Lock has played decently, has turned over the ball a bit, hoping to not have the turnover problems here. Marcus Mariota and the Falcons looking to try to keep their season somewhat on track. So early on here, Seattle, Drew Lock trying to find his man underneath. He does, finds Noah Fant, but some very tight coverage here from this Atlanta secondary. 3rd and 2, you'd think maybe run the football. The way this team has run the football, it's not been very successful, and so instead, why not try to get the ball to Tyler Lockett? So now the Seahawks come back. Drew Lock, 1st and 10, play action look here. Tosses this one up, and I'm surprised that wasn't picked off. Instead, it's Tyler, I believe that's Marquise Goodwin, making a good play right there, able to get the tip ball. So now the run here to Kenneth Walker. Not able to really pick up much on that one. 3rd and 4. So now Drew Lock steps back, looks, fires, looking for Metcalf, and he can't come down with it. So comes out the field goal unit. Now the Seahawks take a 3-0 lead. So now here comes the Atlanta Falcons, going to get back on the field. Marcus Mariota, not get back on the field, going to get on the field. First time of the day for Mariota in this offense. And Mariota here going to find Kyle Pitts underneath. And that's going to be a first down right there. This Seattle secondary, I think this week's game versus this Falcons team, you're really starting to see sort of the weak points of this team. Zone defense is just a struggle. They can't really get over and cover guys. Here's Cordero Patterson with a big run up the left side of the field. First down all the way up to the 23. Now well within Seattle territory. 2nd and 2. Mariota gonna find his man right there. Once again, just poor coverage. You're on him. Just can't seem to force any sort of pass deflections here. Can't break it up. Nice hit there at the end though. 2nd and goal. At the 1-yard line, Mariota looks, gonna find his man right there. And that is gonna be one Anthony Bursker picking up the touchdown as Atlanta takes the lead. So now 3rd and 6, Drew Lock gonna find Noah Fant. That's a very EA tackle right there. That should have been a lot more yardage right there, but a weird suction tackle by Electronic Arts. Thanks, EA. 3rd and 5. Lock just going to take a shot deep. These guys, they can't win on these coverages. Really struggling to create any sort of separation. That was almost picked off. So 4th and 5. Out comes the field goal unit. And Myers is going to make this one. So Seattle only trailing by 1. Score Atlanta 7, Seattle 6. 2nd and 10 now for the Falcons. Mariota, look at this. Clean pocket. Just has all day to do whatever he wants. That should have been a block in the back. And Mariota going to get tackled at the 47 as the Falcons are marching here. So now 2nd and 8. Hand off to Cordero Patterson. Poor tackling, but a nice hit right there. 3rd and 1. Mariota. Shotgun formation. Looking. Fires this one. Going to find his man right over the middle. That's Drake London coming up with the reception. So now 2nd and 10. Mariota. Empty set. Looks. Takes forever with that wind-up throw of his, but Kyle Pitts able to come down with it. He was wide open, no one near him. So again, just this some poor coverage here by the Seattle defense. Mariota, just a throw on the run right here. That's gonna be a little bit too late on the coverage. Someone should have been covering that flat right there. Instead, it allowed the receiver to sort of just have free reign. So now Mariota throws on the run, and there's gonna be Bryan Edwards coming down with it. He made the big play earlier. Just a few plays ago, comes back now for a big play in the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta, extending their lead here. Mariota throwing on the run. I'm not sure what the defensive back's doing. Looks like he tried like almost catching the ball as if it was sort of, I don't know what he was doing. Should have been playing the receiver. So either way, here is something almost picked off on a 2nd and 9 attempt right there. Right now, Atlanta playing some great defense here, as just no separation being sort of created here by the Seahawks receivers, and they can't run the football either. 4th and 4, out would come the punt unit again. So Atlanta with the football again. Mariota, look at that, just the separation they're able to get from these Seattle defenders. It's making it very easy for Mariota, and no pressure is really being created against him. So he can sort of stand back here and pick this team apart. There's some pressure finally, but instead he's actually able to get it off in time. Finds Patterson. He loses 6 yards on the play. So now 2nd and 16. Mariota going to find his man again. Once again, just creates the separation needed on that slant route. So now 3rd and 6. Mariota going to find his man right there, who's going to come backwards. Edwards, momentum carried him back across the line there. And so 4th down, out would come the field goal unit. Now an 11-point lead for the Falcons. The Seahawks, they're going to need to get going here pretty quickly. These slow starts just sort of can't keep happening. Not every week your team's going to be able to play great defense. You're going to have to make something happen, and that is it happening in the worst way possible. Drew Lock intercepted. Landon Collins with the pick. Almost a pick six. Receiver able to chase him down. Not sure what happened on that one. I think just a really good play by Landon Collins right there. Looks like he was kind of maybe playing the flat. He was able to readjust as Drew Lock fired that football towards the receiver. Here's Mariota going to find his man again. I believe that's Ferkser again. It is, and that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the day. Doubt too many people had him in fantasy. Just open. Honestly, he had multiple options on this play. I'm not sure how. I believe that's Trey Brown. I mean, he can't keep up with Anthony Ferkser. I mean, this is going to be a long season. So now Locke here just throws this one up. Gets hit as he throws it, and there's Landon Collins again, picking it off. His 2nd interception of the day. And that is just not ideal. This has easily been the worst half of football all season for this team. He just throws this one up. And there it is, just into the waiting arms of Landon Collins right there. Interception number 2 on the day for him. 3rd quarter now, 2nd half. Mariota looking, finds his man Kyle Pitts. And there's another 1st down. Once again, just poor coverage today by this Seahawks secondary. 1st and 10. Here's Cordell Patterson. And there's a nice run for them all the way up there to the 9. 2nd and 1 now. Here's Mariota, steps back, looks, fires, going to find his man Kyle Pitts right there. That's going to be at the 3. So now 1st and goal at the 3-yard line. Mariota escapes the pressure, finds Drake London. Touchdown, Atlanta. And the route is on. Going to make it 31-6 here. The Seattle team just can't do anything right today. Can't defend, can't cover, can't tackle. Can't run the football, can't run block, can't pass the football, can't pass block, just can't do anything right, and that one is going to be picked off. That got, looks like there was a fumble there on that one, but looks like they're going to have to go and look at this one in the booth because there's no way he fumbled that football. He was pretty clearly, the defender was flat on his back when that happened. I believe Grant, yeah, clearly down before that ball started to move. That's going to get overturned. So another interception for Drew Lock. That's his 3rd of the day. So now 3rd and 10. Mariota. And that is just going to be a miss. One of the rare misses on the day from Mariota. So out would come the field goal unit again for Atlanta. That one's going to be made. So that'll make it 34-6. Now a little bit later in the 3rd quarter. At the 3-yard line again, and once again, I mean, this secondary, if they can't cover some of these guys, I mean, John Fitzpatrick, Anthony Ferkser, those are guys that this secondary is having a problem covering, keeping up with. I mean, I just don't know. I mean, this is going to be a very long, a very brutal season for this Seattle team if these are the players that they're struggling to cover. Just not a good look for this Seattle team today. So now 3rd and 7. There's Dwayne Eskridge making a play right there. 4th and inches now. Or they would end up getting the 1st down. Here's Rashad Penny. He's going to get knocked down right there. Now 2nd and 10. Drew Lock looking. Throws this one up. There's Goodwin able to come down with it. I'm not sure why he went up in the air for that football. Should have just stayed on the ground. Probably could have walked into the end zone if he did. But there's Rashad Penny walking into the end zone himself. Not walking in, had to force his way through. That is the first rushing touchdown of the season for this Seattle team. Comes in week 3. Going for 2 because why not? Metcalf not able to come down with the football. Gets knocked out. So now 4th and 4 here for the Seahawks. Drew Lock looking, throws this one to Eskridge, able to find him right there, and he's going to be brought down at the 25. Now Lock again, looking on the run here. Metcalf stops running the route, and that'll be interception number 4. I'm not sure why the game only says 2, but this is interception number 4. I guess because the other one, a fumble happened, but didn't happen. Either way, it's a pick 6. Isaiah Oliver takes this one to the house, and that's 50 on the board. Well, after the PAT, it'll be 51. So just a nightmarish day here for Drew Lock in this one. 4th and 10. Now Lock doesn't even have time to maybe even throw up one last pass because it's Ebiketie coming in for the sack. Offensive line not able to block. As my phone goes off again. This better be something good. I'm going to check it. It's nothing. It's telling me about that it's going to be a 1,000 crab spiders. Great update. As the Seahawks here, they're going to drop this one 54-12. Drew Lock, 4 interceptions on the day. I guess he's telling this Falcons players, I'm glad I could help you guys out, because this was a disastrous performance by this Seattle team. Just a rough day. 5 interceptions, actually. I'm not sure why it's missing 2 other interceptions, but Drew Lock just did not have a very good day. Kenneth Walker, just no rushing lanes available. Just could not create any sort of forward momentum to run this football. Noah Fant, 6 receptions, 71 yards. Rashad Penny, 4 receptions. Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf only combining for 3 receptions for 29 yards. It wasn't for a lack of trying. It's just this offensive line just cannot hold up very well. They might not necessarily officially given up any sacks on paper, I don't think, except outside of one to Arnold Ebiketie. Could be wrong on that. Marcus Mariota, 26-31, 5 touchdowns on the day for him. 205 yards, 83% completion percentage for him. Cordell Patterson, 17 carries, 91 yards, well over 100 yards rushing on the day for the Falcons in this one. And then Kyle Pitts, 9 receptions, 92 yards, and Anthony Fursker, 2 touchdowns. Fitzpatrick with 2 touchdowns. Brian Edwards with a touchdown. Drake London with the touchdown. Mariota was just able to kind of do whatever he wanted to do against this Seattle secondary. It was not very good. And defensively, take a look here. A couple sacks, actually 3 on the day for the Falcons. And then it says, I don't think all the actual interceptions are here. Should be 4 if I'm correct. I'm not sure why it then says 5. So after that one, we're going to make some coaching upgrades now to our talent trees, to our offensive coordinators. Going to be going for blocking here because, yeah, these guys can't block and we need help desperately. And this is the little bit of relief that we can get right here. Going to try to boost pass block for tight ends, potentially, maybe here. Looking around at some other things. And impact blocking by tight ends +3 if we bought that one. We're going to take a look here. Player personnel. Can't afford anything in player personnel just yet. Defensively, I'm going to take a look around here at some of these. Yeah, nothing too good, but we're going to go with maybe, do we go with block shedding? We do go with here, shoot the gaps. So we get +3 block shedding, or +1 block shedding for left and right ends. And so when we come back, next episode, we're going to be taking on the 2-1 Detroit Lions. Currently 0-3 on the season. It is not going well, and looks like the bloom is off the rose here because, yeah, that was a bad game. So we have a QB1 check-in. We'll do that in the next episode. So be sure to hit like, be sure to hit subscribe, and I will see you guys next time for more Madden 23 Seattle Seahawks franchise. Peace.